Alright. What's up, guys? What's up? Oh my god. I so could have stayed in bed today and just slept. I was like, I don't even fucking care, man. I have not even put a brush through this mop today. I'm just like, I just don't care. I don't care. I've cared enough, right? Like, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. Not after having to, I was, as usual, calling my daughter. Both the kids have had haircuts, and my daughter wanted a bob. So I gave her like an awesome concave bob, and I keep calling her Bob. Or today she's like, can you at least call me Bobette? And I said, no, what about Bobby? And she's like, she gets shitty at me. She doesn't like when I call her Bob. But, I already had to do Bob's hair, and I had to do Ari's hair. So I was like, I can't be bothered doing my own today. I'm like, fuck it, I've already done two sets of heads of hair today. Bob's and Ari, but I do. Hi, Bob. She'll kill me. She would kill me if she ever heard me calling her Bob online. Mom. She just takes everything so personal, right? We've got to like build her up a little bit, give her a thick skin, right? So, she don't get snowflakey at school, right? Good old Bob. Our little Bobette. I said to her, I'm going to legally change your name to Bobby. Oh my god. TB. Right, hold up. Just need to reply to the bestie. Thank God for technology, right? I can use my phone on my computer now these days. Sup testy. That's what we're gonna reply. Oops, did I write that in the right spot? I hope so. Like, did I write that in the comments? No. Make sure I wrote that in the right message box. Dia, how are you, darling? Latasha, how are you? Danielle? A concave bob is where it's like shorter at the back and like it comes through like longer at the front. So she has like a nice little middle part. So it's all like, longer through the front. Yeah, nice and short through the back. So if she wants to, she can still at least like tie at least half up, half down, or like get it out of her, get it out of her face a little bit. So yeah. You got a concave bob? Yeah, I was just excited because it's a haircut. Like it's a cut I haven't done, for a really long time, since like way back in the day when I used to work in hair. And so I was like, I just wanted to see if I could still pull it off, right? If I could still, do it. So, but yeah, she does. She looks all like, and now she's extra sassy, right? She's got extra sass in her hair. That's all we needed, right? Extra sass on a 6-year-old. Oh, I see. Well, hang on, hold up. So he didn't quite make it to the office. So why aren't you? Okay. Do I even want to look at the chat just yet? No, I'm just... Do I want to? All right, guys. What are we doing here? I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I got no idea. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Can somebody tell me what we're doing here? What are we doing here? No, it's not members. It's just I think, you know what? We're just gonna Man, you got some real issues, don't you, Leanne? You got some real beef. Everybody, send Leanne some extra energy, some extra love, because clearly she needs it, right? She clearly needs it. What did it bring you back to? What did the Bob bring you back to? Hopefully not Bob the Builder. What in the Australian accent is this? Oh, it's an Australian accent. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what it is. I mean, I got no idea what the fuck we're doing up here, right? No, none. When you could do hair, yeah. Man, what's with this? I'm not ready for the rain just yet. Dazza. Darren. The bestie from another testy. I wonder if saying that gets me in trouble on here, right? I'm sure, like, that's the worst of the things I say, you get me? You love the sound of rain. It just always sounds extra in this room because of, like, the flat roof. So... Hello, whole bunch of letters. That's all I see is a whole bunch of letters. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll let's do I don't know. How nice do I want to be today? I don't know how nice I want to be today. We could be as nice as just leaving the whole chat open, non-subs, everyone, right? Just free for all, baby, free for all. Or we could close the chat off to readings for subs only. Members, obviously, you guys get priority. Anyone that does super chats, donations will get priority over everything, right? Yeah. Yeah. Be nice. Pick you. I could pick you, girl. I could pick you. We don't, I don't know. Are our spiders that big? Listen, for all of you guys over the other side of the world, let me tell you something, right? I'm 40 years old, right? I'm going to be 41 this year. I've survived the spiders. I'm telling you, if I can survive the spiders, you all can, right? You all can. You all can. And I was like, yeah, don't be a pick-me, girl. Don't be a pick-me. We don't, but if you do, Sasha, if you want a reading, pop your question in the chat. So if there's you guys, yeah, would like to get a reading, right? Let me know. Drop your name or just yes, please, me, please, pick me, and then I will. It is a stereotype. That's what I mean. Like, we've all survived, right? You know, in almost 41 years, I've never been bitten by a fucking spider, right? I'm telling you, they're not that bad. It's the drop bears, right? The drop bears are definitely the ones you got to watch out for. Okay, not the spiders, man. They're like homies, right? They just... In fact, at one point, there was like a big, massive huntsman in this room. I think it was like last year. And I was like, oh, what up, homie? And just left him, right? Because I was like, what the fuck am I going to do about it? This thing was like, okay, it was like the size of the palm of my hand. But I was just like, just let him do his thing, right? Just let him do his thing. Great. Good if there is, we'll keep him there, right? Leave the huntsman there. Let him keep hunting, you know? Trust me, I'm not his prey. I'm not his prey. Is that right? 0 deaths from spiders since 1979. Yeah, I'd say there's been humans are worse, right? Humans are worse than the spiders. You know, I mean, just look at like the 1970s, you know, of Australian history in the 70s. You know, there's more like huntsmen, so to speak, in human beings here than there are spiders that are hurting people. You know, don't worry about spiders. But anyway, if you'd like to get on the list and get a reading, drop your question in the comments below, right? And we'll get it. We'll get through them. We'll get through it. We'll do our best anyway. You want to know if your music will take you anywhere far? Okay, so what we're talking about, like career. We want to have a look at career, music career. I don't know. Are we how? How far are we willing to go? How far are we willing to go is the question, you know? Are we willing to go as far as selling our souls for it? How far are we willing to go? I think that's a hard one. Like when you're in certain fields, or you know, you've got certain skills. And again, some of those industries, like, which are controlled, you know, controlled by Seven of Cups energy, right? People that like to create a lot of illusions, and you know, you just got to, again, like, put it into perspective. Like, on what scale are we trying to have this achievement? Okay, because again, achievement and success it's what I see as successful or an achievement is going to be different to the next person, right? So it's going to be personal or relative to what you find to be like successful, right? Maybe even just creating, right, is the success, right? Being able to actually create could be, again, the level of success that it reaches, right? I don't know, but we'll see what we can get, okay? Because again, it's going to depend upon as well, what actions do you want to take? What are you willing to do? You know, are you going to sell your soul for it? I don't think you're going to sell your soul for it exactly, but all right, let's have a look. Spirit for Latasha. Okay, I can see again, like you've got the skills, right? You've got all the skills that you need. You are starting to get restless though, right? Restless over when's the celebration going to happen? When am I going to be able to share this? Or, well, it looks like there is going to be growth. Okay, there is going to be some sort of growth coming in, or something that's going to grow with it. How big it gets though, will depend on the choices that you make, what you're willing to do, what you're not willing to do. Okay. A lot of competition, right? Five of Wands energy. Obviously, lots of competition, you know. It's a competitive industry. You're going to have, I say, with this I just said the Five of Cups. With this Seven of Cups, you are going to have opportunities and options, okay? And it's going to be up to you to really decide. This, you're worried about the success. You're worried about it. It worries you. Okay, you are going to have opportunities and options come up. It's just going to be up to you to discern between what's actually right for you. Okay, so the Fool there, though, you know, it looks like you're willing to step out, which is great. Okay, you're willing to take that risk. It does look like there's positivity here, right? It does look like there's positivity here. It also, I don't. You could also end up meeting, right, somebody, and connecting to somebody, right? This could also end up leading into a union, partnership. But, you know, the Lovers card usually talks about usually, right? Again, I don't give a fuck what usual is, right? I'm unusual. We don't do things by the book here. But if you want to take the Lovers card as being a choice, right, there's going to be, you know, some good choices or things that you're going to be able to choose from here. Some positive choices, okay? But I feel like for you, you're going to decide to, you know, go with what is like the more positive route, you know? That's what I feel like you're going to end up choosing. I could be wrong, right? You could end up, I don't know, girl, don't sell your soul. Don't sell your soul. Don't give up either. Don't give up on it, right? Don't give up. Yeah, it's like you feel like you're never going to quite get there, right? Seven of Wands in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like you're never going to get there, but you will. You will slowly build over time with that Seven of Pentacles, all right? So just, you know, if you can, you know, keep, if you can keep it at, like, you know, at a heart-centered soul level, you know, and I guess balance the success out to that, right? To what that means. Like, then that's what you're going to work towards, right? But, You know, anything kind of, you know, main stage and mainstream, you know, you know what path you have to go down to kind of get to that person, you know. That's what I got for you, beautiful. All right, so it is a beautiful deck, isn't it? I do love this deck. I couldn't for the life of you tell you what it is because I have this bad fucking habit of pulling the deck out, ditching the box and the book, and just like off I go. Right, I've got all my cards bundled up with rubber bands in like a bunch of trays over here. So yeah, I don't keep any of that shit. Right, I know it's probably bad. I probably should, but whatever. Interesting characters, you know. We've always got just interesting characters. Drop bears. Go Google the drop bears. the good old drop bears. All right, sure. Okay, now I saw another one. All right, who was first? Wait, let's go back. Are you getting your inheritance soon? All right, so I'm gonna have to get a list going. Let's get a list going. Danielle, should you keep trying in your marriage? Danielle, Spirit said say it to you like this, right? If you're asking, it's because you already have the answer, right? You asking is what already gives you the answer, all right? That's what they want you to know. So take that how it resonates, but that's what I'm getting from Spirit, right? The fact that you're asking is because you already know, right? And I want to say that with anybody, right? Like if you have to ask, should I work on this? Should I stay with my person? Any of those kind of questions, you should know, right? You should know. First of all, it's a choice, right? It's a choice. And for most people, it's a hard choice to have to make. And that's why people always want the external confirmation, clarification, right? To make them feel at ease with the choice. But I'll tell you that, right? 9 times out of 10, even when us readers will pull it out and go, no, you'll still stay in it anyway. Because at the end of the day, it's still a choice, right? So even when you know, right, it's still hard making the choice. That's what you need to work with. Why is it so hard? Why is the choice hard? You know, focus on that more so than the question itself, and how to navigate will become a lot clearer. We'll pull a couple of cards on the whole energy anyway, but that's, you know. All right. Will you get your inheritance soon? Well, are you waiting for somebody to kick the bucket, Richard? Is that what we're... Are you waiting for somebody to kick the bucket for it? I'd hope not. No, you're not always first, actually. Actually, you're not. You're not. You might be first in your world, Richard, right? But you know who comes first in this world? The Queen of Wands, me. I come first here, right? I do. My decisions, what I choose to go with first, who I choose to read for first, right? That's... Should you be? Should you be? Maybe in your world, in your realm, yes. All right? Not in my realm, you know? All right. Okay. We'll put that down. Will Joseph continue our romance? I mean, I'm just saying it how it fucking is, real. I'm just being real. I'm not your queen, right? Nobody takes ownership over this, right? Richard, you're just going to have to, like, buddy, before mods go, like, swamping on you, right? Because I feel like it's going to be like a SWAT team in a minute, right? Before mods go SWAT team spec on you, you might want to just, like, reel it back a little bit, right? Reel it back a little bit. This isn't Tinder. This isn't OnlyFans, okay? It's YouTube, and this is I'm a psychic medium, right? Thirstiness, thirsty behavior, right? Show pony energy doesn't get me on any kind of level, all right? So just reel it back, you know? Just Just turn it down a little bit. Just a little bit, you know? And we'll be right. Sorry. I don't help. Oh, shit. Yeah, come on now, right? Thank you, I appreciate that. Apologies accepted. All right, let's have a look. Awesome, Jay, from UK Newcastle. Can't say I'm so familiar with the map or the layout of the UK, right? I wouldn't know one area from another, but I know you guys are somewhere up over there from where I am. All right, let's have a look. Time frame. What should we roll a dice on it? You know. Yeah, I still don't know I still don't know location wise, Jay. I can see, Richard, you're very keen, right? You're very keen on this coming in, right? Like, you know, you can't wait for it to come in. You can't wait for this to come in. I just hope that nobody has to kick the bucket before you get that, right? I just hope that's not the case. Okay, there could be, some news that's coming here. Page of Wands. So there could be some good news coming. I just don't know if it requires something else ending for that to happen, right? Spirit, do you want to give us a timeline? We're gonna do it in, let's go months. Let's roll the dice and let's go months. 8, right? So it could be 8 months. Around August, something like that could be, right? Something like around August or 8 months could be significant. Scorpio season could also be significant. Whatever it is though, right? 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups. So it's, yeah. It's I'm gonna say like between 8 and 9 months, right? Could be significant. So I don't know. Or you can do again, like, and anything could change at this point. You know what we say today, right now in this moment. There could be something that happens tomorrow, right? From another energy, it changes the timeline altogether. You know, so, but it'll come when it comes. Got challenged. That's why I just seen the King of Swords in the reverse, and I was like, well, what's that about? So. Yeah, somebody's being manipulated in the situation. Queen of Pentacles was in the reverse too. So, yeah. But I can see you're getting antsy over it, right? But it's the battle's going to end soon, right? The battle will end soon. So, 8 to 9 months. Again, like you got to. It's a process you have to work through, right? Will you get it? Right, should be more so the question that we ask or over when, right? Will I over when is probably, you know, the better question to ask. Let's ask that. Will he get it? Walking in the light. The last reading was like all me and this girl you like. Okay, is she the energy I was reading about, or is that you? Because if that's you that if you're the energy that we're reading about, then like open your mouth, right? Open your mouth. And somebody's trying to avoid, Richard. Somebody's definitely trying to avoid giving it to you. Okay, they're trying to avoid giving it to you. Somebody wants to avoid like having to give this out, but I feel like it's going to come in anyway. She was the energy I was reading. Right? She needs to open her mouth, right? So yeah, Richard, you're gonna get that stability, right? That there'll be a reason for you to celebrate, okay, with whatever that communication is, whatever that judgment is, that decision that's being made. Yeah. Okay. All right. That other question. Will Joseph continue your romance? Well, is it continuing right now? Is it continuing right now? Is the romance I mean, if it's continuing right now, then I guess it's continuing. Let's get another deck. Mix it up a little bit. So what are you worried about? Like, what's your actual concern with the connection? He's saying he's at a crossroads. Well, I'd believe him. I'd believe him then. He's at a crossroads. Man, this is okay. So this is where I go, like, you've been given communicators. We just got to get stressed. Like, we just got to get real with people sometimes, right? So he's communicated to you that he's at a crossroads. Now, if that were me in that position, right, in that situations, I personally would be going back into that conversation going, okay, well, you're at a crossroads. This is where I'm at, right? If he's at a crossroads and he doesn't know which direction he needs to go, you should probably be pulling your energy back, right? Because he's unsure, right? He doesn't know. So you continuing to put yourself in that situation. Thank you, Blue, because I was about to do that, right? Fucking look at me, pick me, right? No one gives a fuck, right? Just go about your business somewhere else, dude. That was in regards to that comment, by the way, not in regards to what we're talking about. Like you're ready for something, okay? Whereas he's two of swords at that crossroads, okay? And the reason why is because he's still stuck, right? With that Six of Cups coming up in the upright, he's still stuck in the past, okay? Now, if that were me, right, and I knew that, I'd be pulling my energy straight out, bang, boom, gone, right? I'm not an option here, right? I'm either the choice or I'm not. You're either ready or you're not. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he's going to hold back. He's going to hold back his emotions. He's suppressing a lot. It's probably not something that, and it's like, you're not going to be able to, like, manipulate the situation. You're not going to, don't be trying to do any of that convincing shit like that. Like, you don't want to have to convince a person to be over their past and commit, right? And to move forward. He probably needs time. He probably needs a lot more time. He probably needs to go do some healing, right? Maybe do some therapy, right? But yeah, bye Felicia, right? It's just, oh, you mean to that person commenting? Well, I'm like, even to this energy, right? Bye Felicia. Because at the end of the day, if he's still holding back his feelings, right, when it comes to what he's been in, or he's still processing that, he's not fully present in the connection. And with the Ace of Swords coming out in the reverse, right, like there's going to be things that this individual will not be able to clear up with you or make clear to you while they're at some sort of indecision here. Okay, so let the energy go, right? That's what I would be doing. Again, you can do whatever you want, right? But if you want to avoid, disappointment, heartbreak, right? Now is your time to pull your energy back and not invest in it, because, as I said, that Knight of Coins in the reverse. Because I wouldn't personally be putting time into it and investing in someone that's not sure, right? That hasn't done the healing, that's still thinking about their ex and caught up with their ex. That's what it is. That's what's going to happen. This connection here is gonna move so slowly, because with Judgment here, that individual's still trying to make a decision on the past. Who the fuck is Felicia? No, leave that one. That was a good one. We can leave that one. We can restore that. We know who Felicia is. That bitch, right? That bitch that we all want to say goodbye to. Wait, don't you feel sorry? Like, I mean, do you think anyone after, like in our generation, would even have the audacity to call their child Felicia? It'd just be such a fucking, like, how could you possibly have watched Friday, right? And go naming your daughter that? You get what I'm saying? Like, can't be setting your kids up for failure like that. But yeah, I just me personally, it's a no. It's a no for me. It'd be a no from me, you know. And I'd be saving myself the heartache, the pain, right? Of you know, things, because you know, you don't want to keep investing in a situation and then boom, cut off, right? I'm going back to my ex, or I'm not ready, and you're like emotionally invested now in a situation, and like all of a sudden you're like, oh, fuck, what did I do? It's not you, it's this energy, right? But the decision you need to be making is what's best for you right now. Do you want to be an option? Do you want to be sitting there in limbo land, right, in the dark, not knowing where this is going to go? All right, this is a decision now that you need to make, right? The decision isn't for him to make. It's actually for you to make, for you, for yourself. What's good for you here? Waiting around in limbo land, not knowing if it's going to, you know, turn out, or going, you know what? You're unsure. I know I'm ready. Okay, so I'm going to pull my energy. I'm going to respect myself, my boundaries, my value, and go, no, I need somebody to be sure about moving forward with me. I don't need to waste my time, my energy, you know, fucking doing my hair, doing my makeup, getting dressed. You know, you don't need to be wasting your time doing all that shit for somebody who's not sure. Okay? It'd be different if, you know, two people or people are like, you know, they're over their ex. It's like they don't fucking give a shit about the past anymore. They don't even want anyone from the past anymore, and they're ready to move forward, but they're not sure about the connection. That's different, right? That's exploring your options is a little bit different to I'm still caught up on my past relationship, and I'm at a crossroads and I don't know how to move forward. Two different energies, you know? So, you know, for those of you guys that are in that situation where somebody is still, you know, harping on about an ex, still hung up on the way things have gone, or they're not sure if they want to go back or fix things, or where they're at, avoid those kind of connections, right? It's different, like I said, to just dating and getting to know people and going, you know what, that's not the right fit for me. Completely fucking different, you know? So this is a you decision, right? So you're going to have to make that choice, but he's definitely caught in the past, right? He's definitely caught in the past. You know it. It's there. That's choice now yours. Ball's now in your court, Spirit says, okay? What are you going to do about it? All right. Where am I up to next? I think real. Was it your question next? I think so. Yeah, it was. It was. All right. Real. Can we get real, homie? Because, you already know. Don't ignore your feelings, right? Don't ignore your feelings. You kind of want to leave. You've already left. Emotionally, you've already left, right? You've already left. You are not one and the same. Right? You're not one and the same. 1221, like what's happening, like you're seeing it now. Like you're seeing something different now, okay? It's not the same as what you're looking at. That's what's looking back at you. It's different. You get what I'm saying? And you know it. The fact that you feel it, you know it. So again, it's about making the hard choice here, making the hard decision. How invested are you? Is it because of how long you've been invested that it's now holding you back, right? Where you're already being held back, right? You already feel held back, and now you're holding yourself back from making a choice, okay? But you already know because you feel it, you know? And it might not be her specific, the circumstances, the energy, incompatibility, right? But kind of want to leave, kind of want to stay. If you don't know that you want to be there wholeheartedly and you feel held back, these are simple. I don't want to say they're simple problems. They're not. They're complex, but it's because we make them complex. The answers are simple, yet we create complexity in the whole situation, right? And completely overlook what the simple fucking answer is. I feel like I want to stay. I feel like I want to go. I feel, right? What you're not feeling is like you want to be there, like I'm in a good spot, like we're in a good place, like we're moving forward, right? They're all the things that you want to be feeling, but you're not, right? So you know what choice you need to make. Again, it's just everybody seems to struggle on the actioning of the choice, right? That always seems to be the hardest step, is to actually action the choice of leaving. Trust me, like, you know how many fucking times I went back forth with my ex-husband, right? At least five times I tried to leave that man, right? And 5 times I fucking bring it right back, you know? Until I finally was like, fuck this. I'm done. I'm done. And as soon as I knew, because I actioned and filed for divorce, right? That's how I knew I was finally done. But it's the choice of actually actioning that becomes the hardest part, right? That's the step that everybody seems to. So, you know, you could keep going, you could keep trying. Now, unless you believe that things could improve, then in which case, what are we doing to make those changes? What are we actively doing then to make those changes within the connection so that things can move forward, so that you feel like you're not stuck? And I know you'll think about this, because I know, like, you're a deep individual, right? You're a deep soul. I know you're gonna shine the light in on every little corner of this conversation, this topic, and eventually come to a decision. But the decision has to be yours, right? The decision has to be yours. What should you do? You have free will, babe. Free will. What do you know you should do, right? I mean, we could all sit here and tell you. The cards could sit here and tell you, right? But essentially, the choice is always going to be yours. Now, in saying that, let's pull some cards, right? Let's pull some cards. From Spirit's perspective, what should he do? Oh, I've got all the riches, baby, that one can claim, right? Man, you don't fucking quit, do you? You don't fucking quit. Do you just, yeah, man, don't quit. Hey, you know what I love about characters like this? Persistence. At least they're fucking persistent at being pests, right? Absolutely, Venus. Let me know what your question is, babe. You'll be up next. You're welcome. I have to be honest, right? I can't not be honest, right? Spirit won't let me say some sugar-coated bullshit up in here to you guys. You know, and be like, oh no, maybe you should like, I can't do that shit, right? Because then I potentially perpetuate more of your heartache, right? So I know sometimes it's harsh, right? It's a hard truth, and I say some harsh shit or some very blunt, direct shit sometimes, right? But it's often necessary, right? Because again, if we start sugarcoating shit, you know, I don't want to lead you guys astray, and we need to think about these things on a logical sense, you know, logically. Hi, how are you, beautiful? Hope you've been doing well. All right, man, I'm just, you know, come on, baby, you know, right? Because your emotions are balanced here, right? You're emotionally balanced, okay? You are emotionally balanced. 1818 was just on my screen then, 99, right? Endings of cycles, right? Reflection and wisdom. You know it's not working. You know it's not going to work, okay? Your emotions are telling you. Your emotional body, right, is telling you it's not working. It's not going to work, right? It's not going to work. Yeah. It's a bind. It's binding you. It is King of Wands, baby. It's binding you, baby, right? It's binding you. It's binding you, okay? And you can see it. You can see it. You just don't want to be, right, the cause of heartbreak or to feel any type of emotional pain from it, right? And that's okay. That's all right. Like, you know, none of us want to feel that shit. None of us want to cause that shit. None of us want to be that person that comes in and says, I can't do this. I need to leave, you know? I need to walk away from me, right? Yeah, it could also be impacting your finances, you know? It is definitely it's definitely impacting your growth, It's definitely impacting your growth here. And it's not in balance, right? There's not equal give and take here, okay? Six of Swords. Spirit trying to get you in that boat, right? And it's coming through your feelings, right? Through your emotions. You're feeling it. You're feeling that need to take that action, right? And complete that cycle, right? Again, you see it clearly. You do. With the Ace of Swords, you see it clearly that this cycle needs to be closed, right? So, Two of Wands to the Death card, right? Making a plan, making a decision. Do I stay? Do I go? You know, only you in the end, though, can make that final firm decision, right? But that's what I got for you, homie. I know, again, that's, in fact, you know what? I know that's what you wanted to hear. It's not the opposite of what you wanted to hear. I know that deep down that's what you need to hear, but also what you want to hear, right? It is. It's impacting the manifestations, you know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if that internal voice, if that inner voice, the inner voice isn't just an actual voice. It's a feeling. It's the energy. It's how your body responds. It's everything, right? That is what the inner voice is. When that's telling you fucking something's just, you know, it's just not it. Then trust it, right? We've got to learn to trust that gut feeling, that feeling that we get, and to stop questioning ourselves constantly when we want to make a decision that we know we should, or that we know once we get to the other side of the healing and whatever, that it's going to be, you know, the way that it should. So Spirit's like, right, you got to decide which path are you going to go down. We're going left, we're going right, which way are we going to go, right? But you know, right? It's just about you having to make the decision and then action that choice. And it never is easy, okay? It's never easy. All right, next question. Let's have a look. I think it was, it's Venus. Venus up next. What I would ask. That's a hard one to answer, Venus. I might not actually be the best person in mediumship guidance, to be honest. For me, it's a new skill for me, and it either I either connect with my mediumship or I don't, right? So, there have been times in live streams where there's been people that mediumship has come through for their reading, and again, people can vouch for that. But even I still struggle to switch it on when I want to switch it on. There, for me though, is a particular reason. Mediumship is not not a part of the major tools that I need to fulfill my purpose and my path. So it's not my strongest skill. I do know somebody though that might have a better answer to that question or could guide you better. But if I'm being honest, it's definitely not not something that I can teach you. That I'd be confident in saying, yeah, I can teach it. You know what I'm saying? I don't claim to do shit that I can't or to teach shit that I can't. Right? I'm not the jack of all spiritual trades. But yeah, with when it comes to mediumship, I either get that kick on or I don't, and I myself don't really know how to kind of sit with it, but I also don't find it personally to be overly useful, unless I can connect with my mum in spirit, my grandmothers, my grandfather, I can connect with those energies, but that's more so for guidance in the present and the here and now, not a lot to do with the past. So yeah, I would ask somebody else for sure, because yeah, I'm not the expert in that. I'm not. All right. Yes. If they're still here. If Ahmad's still here, then yeah, he can ask his question. And look, I don't know, Venus, do you have, again, right? This is the same thing that happened yesterday my phone cut out was because it wanted to install an update. Yeah, same shit today, right? No, not you, Amber. No, I'm talking to somebody else. Venus, do you have, or did you have like struggles or a strained connection with your mother? Because I know for some of us as well, like if you've got blockages or shit that you still need to heal from that relationship, that connection, that can sometimes be a bit of a block as well in the connection, right? Or being able to connect. So if that's a thing as well, then yeah, then you might need to spiritual burps, confirmation. There's still some shit maybe that you need to purge first before it comes in, right? Yeah, like releasing. There's still some things that need to be released, worked through here with the Eight of Pentacles as well, before maybe you'll get that deeper connection, because that's what happened for me. So I think for me it was like when I first there was a kind of like a pivotal moment for me that happened 2022, 2023, something like that. 2020, no, it's 2020. Oh shit! Now I'm having to really think back into the full hecticness of my life, whilst PTSD, memory loss, just kicks in right now. Just give me. I think it was like around 2021 when there was I'd gotten a reading, and my mum was coming through in the reading, and like it just energetically something shifted, which also shifted, like there was like physical shifts, like there was things that I used to do in the physical realm that then shifted from that moment in time. And then there was a different understanding. I just had a different understanding of, why she did certain things, why she, was the way that she was. And then once I kind of got past that, that was when, I was able to kind of like connect to the energy a lot better. So yeah, you might need to go through that process of kind of like emotional resolution with it. Because at the end of the day, the way that they were here is not how they are, in spirit, right? It's like they're different, the way that maybe they thought about things and the way that they would speak to us and say certain shit, like that's not the same sort of shit that they'd say now, So yeah, just maybe work with that. But hopefully you find somebody, just smile and nod, Carrie. Just smile and nod, all right? I just want to be like, cool story, bro. Cool story. Not sure about the relevance, but how to get a read? How to get a read, right? How to get a read? I don't know. How are you? Hello? Drop your question in the comment section. There's me, Julie. me, Julie. Me, Julie's come back. Now we're at the end. I've got when the list is, we're not on list. Thank you, James. Thanks for joining. Hope you have a good sleep. All right, man. Spirit's like, man, if you honestly like this, you want to know how John feels? Ask John how he feels, right? Can we start learning how to be mature adults, right? And communicate with one another. Hey John, I'm just wondering, right? Because I've got a little bit of confusion that seems to be brewing and bubbling inside me. It's left me questioning and wondering how you feel about me. Do you think you'd be able to clear that up and clarify that with me? Next question. No, we only get one we only get one shot at one question up in here today. right? But you want to know how he feels? Man, communicate, right? Hey, I'm feeling like this. I'm unsure of your feelings. Can you share them with me? Communication, people, it's the key to every good relationship. And if you can't start learning to communicate, not only about things that may be awkward to ask, right? Because shit, what if you get a fucked up answer back in return, right? What if somebody all of a sudden says some fucked up shit to you, right? Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just... why do we have to make everything so complicated? Well, there's your answer. He's avoidant, right? He's avoidant. If you need somebody, right, that is going to communicate, express, and share, walk away from the avoidant person. No, because it's like, you know, this is like time wasting, right? That's what it is. It's a waste of my time. Yes, you should absolutely enjoy a buffet. Just don't overdo it. Just don't overdo it. And what kind of buffet? What kind of buffet? Are we talking about food? Are we talking about food? I'm scaring you? I'm scaring you. Well, you know, that's what I mean, right? Then his feelings could scare you. His answer could scare you, right? He's scared, you're scared, they're all fucking scared. I don't know, man. Go hide under a bed together. Right, but... I don't know what that is, Ethan, but... Include a check. Oh, shit. Are the feelings and thoughts that you have good? Yes. Bad? No. Like, if you can't talk to this person, honestly, then you're going to struggle with the entire relationship. You're going to always be wondering, right? Trust me, I was married to an avoidant. I still don't know how the motherfucker felt about me even after 11 years. I can't tell by the actions, by the behavior, by any of it, if I even meant a fucking tiny little bit to the motherfucker, right? Can't tell. Because everything that I was shown, everything that I was seen suggests I meant nothing, right? I had no value, you know? So if you want to get into a situation like that, sweet, keep going with the avoidant, right? But is he avoidant? Is it true avoidance? Or is it actually a form of abuse, right? Because there is a difference as well, right? Sometimes people will come across as being avoidant, and it's not that they're avoidant. They know what they're fucking holding back. They know they're holding back, okay? And certain people will hold back to control the situation, to, you know, to gain the upper hand, right? So that you're always seeking the validation, right, from a particular individual. Well, if you were advised to save, well, no, I'm not saying it is. It can be. It can be as a power play, right? If you're codependent and an individual is like knows that you're codependent, right? If they've got a dark mind, somebody's got a psychological dark mind, we'll analyze all this shit, right? And we'll see it. You know, they'll see that if you're a codependent, right? What's the best way that they can keep you hooked on them? By not feeding you what you need, right? Feeding you little bits of it, like drip feeding, crumbs, breadcrumbs, right? Breadcrumbing you, so that you stay. So that you stay constantly wanting the validation, constantly needing the answers, and never actually getting them, never actually seeing it, you know? Yeah, Ethan, if you were advised to save, then maybe you should take that advice. Maybe you should take that advice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, is how what buffet gonna make you go broke, right? Far out. That's what I'm saying. Don't eat too much then. Maybe have a smaller meal. Don't go buffet, right? Just go for a nice meal. All right, what else have we got today, people? What else is going on in here? Next. Thank you, Venus. Thank you, beautiful. Listen, not everybody appreciates it, but it's not for everybody to appreciate, you know. And that's the thing that we've all got to realize and recognize, you know. Any of us who are in these kinds of positions, these kind of roles, these kinds of careers, right? You got to realize you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, right? But for the right people, for the right lessons, for the right reasons, you know, it's bang on, you know, it's bang on. Oh, come on now. All right, anybody else like to jump in on the list, ask a question? Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, I appreciate it. I do, I appreciate it. I appreciate the good vibes that you guys bring as well. I was about to start talking about my door repairs yesterday. I had to repair my front door yesterday. Is your spirit team listening to you, or are they ignoring me? That's a good question. That is a good question. Now, don't anybody think that your spirit team don't ever ignore you, because the truth is sometimes they will pull their energy back, right? They will pull their energy back, and that could be for various reasons, right? To allow you to go through some sort of test, so that you can gain your own awareness, understanding of a situation, your own decisions, right? Free will. But are they listening to you, or are they ignoring you? They're listening. They're listening. They're listening. Three of Wands. They're listening. Amber's already done. Already on it. Already on it. They're definitely listening, right? They're definitely listening. Page of Wands. They hear you. They hear you. They might just not be. I don't know why I'm getting waiting for you maybe, right? So I don't know, Amber, they could be waiting for you to do something, right? But yeah, there's definitely, you're definitely talking to each other. Definitely. Rain, go away. Come again, maybe tomorrow, the next day, I don't fucking know, but do you have to go this hard? It's actually not as, the rain's not as heavy as it sounds. It sounds worse in here. We're just waiting on Amber. Just waiting on Amber. I know, it makes me want to go back to bed. Makes me want to take a nap. Oh, I could take a nap. I got time for a nap today, I'm pretty sure of it. Take a nap, go do parent-teacher interview again, like go do the parent-teacher interview, and, you know. Your patients are sleeping. I am Australian, yep. Yeah, testy bestie. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah. All right. My nails are, oh, is that diamond? Diamond ring? I'm not sure how to decipher the emoji, I'll be honest. Do Do we still say Sheila? Do we still say Sheila here? Fucking hell. Oh, shit. Oh, God. That was fucking gold. That was gold. That was absolutely gold. Oh, funny. Personally, I would have left that. That fucking gave me a good giggle. That gave me a good giggle. Your spirit team sent you a message a couple of weeks ago. Did we respond? I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know anyone who talks like that, Julie. I just don't know anyone who expect the unexpected. I like that. I like that. I like that. And I don't feel like it's in a bad way, Amber. I don't feel like it's in a bad way. Just, yeah, you know, expect good things, baby. Expect good things. But yeah, I don't know, Julie. I don't know anybody that speaks that Aussie or that I was about to say that ancient. It was a piece of paper you found on the floor. Wow. I love that. I know. So yeah, nobody else could have left that there. I wonder. I wonder how it's made its way in there. It's definitely made its way in there for a reason. I mean, unless the dog brought it in for you, just chasing notes and bringing them in for mum. Well, technically, he did say hello. He said hello in a very in a very interesting way. Oh, does he? Look, I don't know, like, because I know, Darren. Oh my God, Darren's just sending me messages in the background. Don't you fucking call me Sheila. See you next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday, Testy. What are these reviews on, Julie? What are these reviews that you're watching exactly? I'm curious now. What are the reviews? My God, can you stop raining? Yeah, this is where we talk about, like, you know, Sun in Aries and Moon in Capricorn. Like, get your emotions together out there, bro. Get it together. Ground yourself. How long have we been here for? A second. We don't ask how. We don't ask how did it get there or who did it. We know. We know it's a sign. It looked like fortune cookie. Fortune cookie. Oh my God, fortune cookie. Okay, cool. All right, I get it. All right. I will go into meditation and get spirit to stop the rain if the noise is DR to the rescue. He gonna stop the rain gods, right? We're like, hold it. My son's so cute because he thinks like water disappears and like they never come. Like I was having to try and explain to him like all the water that's here within on our planet is like it's already here, you know, and it goes up and comes back down, goes up and comes back down. He's just like looking at me like, huh? He's like, but what about? I was trying to, you know, I was trying to break it down for him in a non-complicated way, but yeah, he couldn't get his head around it. No, it's me. And it's the sound of this room. Yeah, hit up that like button like that bitch owes you rent, right? Like the bitch owes you rent. Oh man, my traps, my shoulders, my collarbones. I don't think you guys understand, man. I spent 3 hours fixing my front door last night. And just when like I'd fix one bit, right, bang, the lock goes out of alignment. So then I'm sitting there like grinding and filing away at fucking metal. But you know what? My front door opens and closes like a dream. Don't anybody come through it if you're not invited though. Don't anybody come through that fucking door if you are uninvited. Are you participating in spring? No, snow. Yeah, we don't deal with snow. I don't have to deal with snow. I know, right? That's what it makes me want to do. It makes me want to just curl up on the couch over there and just turn on some Star Trek or some Seinfeld, whatever, you know. Oh, by the way, Tessie, I've already finished Star Trek Academy now as well. So I'm gonna need, I don't know what I need, right? But I've now maxed out everything that I could possibly view on Paramount, and I refuse to keep paying for more than one streaming service. So I'm going to cancel my Paramount and keep Netflix. But we're going to need some. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to. It's different. I will tell you that, Julie. It is different. But I enjoyed it. It was good. I want more. I do want more of it, and I also would like more. On Strange New Worlds, like I'd like another season or more than a season. Just I need more, please, more Star Trek, please. Like I don't want to have to be forced into watching the original because I'm not going to go down that path. But yeah, I've maxed out all the Trek I could possibly watch. Alright, still here. My nails, yeah. My bright nails. You don't have 4 seasons, goes from hot to cold. Yeah, sometimes like my attitude. Sometimes like my energy, it goes from hot to cold. My God, man, I can't stop with the spiritual burps today. Watch it like reviewing history. I don't know. I know. I should, right? I know I should. I'll try. I can't make any promises though, girl. I just, you know, all that grease over the camera screen and shit, trying to make it all up, you know, mysterious. I just don't know. I don't know if I can get through it, or the cheesiness. But I'll try. I'll certainly try. If you think it's worth it for historical reference, then, you know, I'm all about historical reference when it comes to Trek, you know. Although I could go through watching all the movies. I haven't done any of the movies in a couple of years. So I've still kind of got that tucked up my sleeve as an option. I just feel like if I'm going to watch something that I need to, like, be focused, if I'm going to watch something new, right, I need to, like, be in the mindset of, okay, I'm watching this to actually, like, figure out what's happening here. But most of the time I've just got something on, unless it's me and Darren watching something specific, which at the moment we're watching is it the fourth season of Love on the Spectrum. I think Darren even got a few tears in his eyes the other night about one of the guys in there, Logan. Pretty sure there was some tears there. I think I saw tears. Did I see tears, Darren? But I was like, don't look away, Kerry. Don't look. But it was very sweet. It was a very sweet moment. Anyway, that's what we're watching at the moment, Love on the Spectrum. But yeah, I'll consider the original Star Trek series and maybe some of the movies. I don't think they're the original. I don't know if the original's on Paramount Plus or not, though, to be honest. I noticed there's a few things kind of missing. Like, Discovery's not on there. I think Voyager might be off there as well. Missing. Deep Space is on there for sure. Enterprise is on there. Next Gen. But yeah, I want something new. I want some more new Trek. I think I've got access to Darren's Prime, so I don't have to pay for that. I'm pretty sure somebody else has got their Stan logged in as well, so I don't need to pay for that. But I don't use it. We don't use it. I don't watch it. The kids pretty much only use Netflix. Glass Rose, how are you, beautiful? See, yeah, Friends they took off of Netflix. I wouldn't watch Neighbours. No thanks. I'm good. I'm good. She'll be right. Well, that's good to hear, Glass Rose. I mean, like, how many of you guys in here? Oh, now he's so mercy. He doesn't like his secrets being exposed. I've exposed him. Look at him. He's getting all defensive, telling me to shut up. Dude, bro, I was gonna pass you a tissue, right? I was gonna pass you a tissue. I'm not gonna lie. Are we going to, I guess we're going to continue to watch it though, aren't we? It adds context? Alright, well, I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Absolutely beautiful. You can get a general. Do you want time period? We've got time period on that general. Oh, your friends and neighbours. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was like reading that so wrong. Oh, we're talking about a whole lot. We're talking about a lot. We've got a lot. We've got a lot to talk about. Well, yeah, that's pretty much what I do, dear. I'm not overly engaged in what I'm watching. Like, I'm not focused on it unless, you know, it's, again, something new that I've sat down or that I'm sitting down to actually watch. Yeah, we're just being Trekkies. We're just being Trekkies. Live long and prosper. All right, beautiful. We've got a time period on general. Like, want to know what's going on for the next week, the next whatever. Just general energy around you, what they want you to know. It's 1:01 on my clock, Glass Rose. So, you know, there could be, again, like new beginning, new energy, right? Something new happening. I've also got 99 sitting on my screen, 9911. So what comes after the 9? Back to the 1, right? So 505, 55, 99, 11. I don't know, you could be seeing a lot of double digits at the moment. Alright, let's have a little look. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Alright, general 4, Glass Rose, thank you. Somebody wants to talk to you. There could be a conversation coming. I know, right? Because when you see the faces, you're like, oh, what's up here? Wow. I don't know what energy this is, right? But Two of Swords in the reverse, the Lovers, the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune on the top line. Okay, so there's some sort of change that's coming here. There's some sort of change that's coming here. Somebody's made a decision, right? Or somebody's making a decision, or there's a decision that's going to be made. Okay, or somebody's awakening to what their wish fulfillment is. The World, the Star, Nine of Cups and Judgment. All right, that's what we got out here. Well, it came out in the opposite way. Judgment, Nine of Cups, the World, and the Star. So somebody could want to heal something. King of Cups energy. Who's the King of Cups to you? Who's this King of Cups? Eight of Pentacles. So I don't know, somebody wants to put in the work. Somebody wants to work on something. Somebody's coming back. Somebody wants to come back. LT, I think that person was just telling us who and what they are. No, I mean, it could be. It could be. That's great, user. You're irrelevant. That's what you are. Nope, it's not you. It's not you. Doesn't matter if it's fire and earth, right? This is somebody that's wants to be devoted, wants to be emotionally committed. Doesn't necessarily have to. And it depends as well. What's their Venus? What's their rising? But it's somebody who wants to maybe bring something back together, right? First thing I was noticing though was my throat chakra, right? It started playing up I could feel it playing up when I was shuffling. So it looks like somebody's done some introspection here, right? About maybe some sort of pain that they caused you, some sort of heartbreaking situation. Somebody here is going within to understand, right? So whoever this person was could have done something out of haste, could have done something quite quickly, quite reckless. Knight of Swords in the reverse. And they're recognizing, or they could be recognizing now that, you know, what they've done, the heartache, the pain that they've caused. Knight of Pentacles, right? So it looks like this person wants to slowly come towards you, right? Move towards you, move towards the connection. Eight of Wands, and communicate, right? You politely requested them. What? Hang on, what? You asked them to reach out? What? But somebody slowly wants to move towards you, to have some sort of communication, some sort of change. Let go of the heaviness of the past, what was created in the past. You rejected them. Somebody still wants to talk though. Somebody still wants to talk. Alright, Four of Cups in the reverse. Somebody still wants to talk about it. They still want to talk about it. They still want to talk about something. Maybe how they were cold. Okay, somebody's had some sort of time to think about it now. About how they were, or how things, you know, how they behaved. I do get the sense that, yeah, somebody wants, you know, somebody wants some sort of growth here. They want to grow from whatever this is. This person could have had some sort of growth from the situation. This person had to potentially go do a lot of shadow work or has to do some shadow work. I'd expect another message or more communication to come in. Somebody hoping to have positive communication here with you. Yeah, now I'm telling you, Knight of Cups, man. I feel like this person will probably persist to come up in your energy. Maybe until they get what they want, right? Yeah, somebody wants to fight for it. They're wanting to fight for the connection, right? To have the success, have the victory, right? They're willing to fight for it. Seeing you as being guarded, okay? But this person finds you very attractive. Very attractive. This person's very like I don't know why I'm gonna say it like this, right? You get this person's wand waving, girl, right? That's the energy I'm kind of getting. But this person also sees you as being guarded, protecting yourself, holding back, like holding back your emotions. They want to celebrate. They want the win. They want the 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, the 10 of Cups. That's what they want. That's what they want. Let's have a look. What's your advice? Spirit, what's the advice? Yeah, I think continue to release the past. Continue to release that past energy. Keep moving forward with your cup in your hands, right? Your heart full, okay, with whatever plans you've got going on here. But this person may continue to pop up in your energy or in your physical realm from time to time. Anything else she needs to know, Spirit? Don't lose confidence. Don't lose. How do I say it? Like, don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself as you are on your way or as you make your way towards your 10 of Pentacles. Okay, don't lose confidence. Stay in control. Stay disciplined. Stay balanced. Okay, out of your emotions, and keep making power moves. Okay, keep making power moves. Don't That's completely separate to that, right? I don't know. Spirit just wanted you to know that. You could also be moving into, or there could also be a work collaboration or something where you're going to come together with other energies to work on something in the near future or like up ahead. All right, so you've got that. That's what Spirit want you to know, girl. All right, so yeah, keep on keeping on. Interesting. Well, you don't want to sit around and wait forever though either. You don't want to sit around and wait forever. But that's all I got for you, beautiful. Alright guys, I am jumping off. Now I'm hitting the brick wall, alright? Just hitting the brick wall. I'm done. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for all the loves, the likes, the comments, all the wonderful stuff. I was about to say the wonderfulness. I will possibly be taking tomorrow off because I got no kids tomorrow. I have to get up for a school run, so I may just sleep in, right? Have a good sleep, have a good rest day. If I'm guided to read, obviously I will, but you know me, no promises, right? Don't make promises that you don't have to keep, you know, then it's less pressure. But hope you guys have a good rest. I hope you guys have a good day tomorrow. I love you guys so fucking much. And I'll see you guys when we're back next, right? Until then, yeah, be good. Bye, babies.